At NowFoods, we're driven by science in just about everything we do. We rigorously screen freshly received ingredients to ensure they're pure. We analyze our products during manufacture and when they're finished to make sure they deliver every benefit listed on the label. We constantly monitor the latest scientific research, conduct our own internal studies, and collaborate with outside labs and universities. And we publish our findings, sharing new data and methods with the industry, advancing the state-of-the-art of the nutraceutical sciences. You can see our commitment to science in our labs. We've invested millions of dollars in advanced analytical equipment, ensuring results are as accurate as scientifically possible. Our scientific capacity also means that we can conduct our own research, making our existing products better and developing new products to address new needs. Of course, equipment alone is not enough. Our multidisciplinary staff of over 50 technical professionals includes PhDs, MDs, nutritionists, chemists, food technologists, microbiologists, and toxicologists. NowFoods products are tested to the most current scientific standards. Many of the ingredients we use are branded and trademarked, which means they are supported by clinical research conducted by the original manufacturers to demonstrate efficacy. Sometimes, though, there's a gap in the published research that leads us to ask a new question. In these cases, we often run our own clinical tests, utilizing the expertise of our scientific staff to design a study, run the trial, and analyze the results. Our scientists design studies that are published in peer-reviewed journals, meaning that the validity of scientific claims are independently tested, and those studies stand by themselves. For example, we performed bioavailability studies on 2 of our innovative products, a 10,000 microgram vitamin B12 liquid shot and a B12 lozenge. Bioavailability means the ability for a particular ingredient to be absorbed by the body, so it can deliver the intended health benefit.
There was a gap in the information that said, well, what happens after you take a B12 supplement orally in the first 24 or 48 hours?
Our study confirmed that both of our B12 products are rapidly absorbed and can be quickly utilized by the body for energy production.
And that was sort of news to the industry. What it does, instead of people going to the doctor and now having to take injections for B12 deficiency, they can now take a daily lozenge or an oral liquid to meet that without the painful injections every other week or monthly. We're trying to get that information out so that people will utilize this simple product instead of having to deal with an injection.
Studies like these help us scientifically validate the efficacy of our products so that you can trust every health benefit described on our product labels. NowFoods routinely collaborates with outside researchers. We've provided our supplements for use in over 80 independent clinical trials at leading universities and research centers in the U.S. and around the world.
They run the studies, they publish the studies. We're not involved in any of the interpretation of the data. So it really confirms when they publish results that the product delivered what they were expecting. And even if the study comes out with neutral or something, they're free to publish that.
Many of these studies have been published in peer-reviewed journals, and they provide independent evidence of our product's bioavailability and efficacy.
That's the independence you want, because that's the way science should be done, is people work on a study, publish that, it's independent of any kind of financial contribution or influence from the company.
In addition to independent studies done with our products, we stay abreast of all of the latest discoveries and research, using this information to create new science-based formulations that incorporate the best in product quality. Clinical trials often establish benchmarks to measure potency, and we've invested heavily to validate that our products match the results of those trials. However, since we're often at the cutting edge of manufacturing and research, we sometimes have to develop new testing procedures to analyze ingredients and products. Those testing procedures are called methods. NowFoods has pioneered analytical methods for a number of natural products. We've developed methods for glucosamine and chondroitin, commonly used in joint support supplements, as well as other amino acids, vitamins, and substances. Recently, our scientists developed a new analytical method to address a challenge faced by the entire natural supplements industry: adulterants.
An adulterant, by definition, on a legal standpoint, is typically something that is not on the label but is in your product.
Adulteration is never acceptable in a natural product. We screen incoming ingredient shipments to ensure purity, testing for adulterants that dilute the product or add drugs such as steroids and weight loss compounds. However, most adulterant testing procedures use expensive and time-consuming techniques.
So it was really important to us to find a quick method that could cover all of the different raw materials and adulterants that we're concerned about that would be fast and easy to use.
Our scientists developed a rapid technique using Fourier transform infrared spectroscopy, or FTIR. Compared with conventional methods, this method is fast and environmentally friendly. NowFoods is at the forefront of method development. Our scientific staff has received awards for this work, and their findings have been published in reputable journals. Several methods have even gone on to become the pharmacopoeial standard used across the industry. As a part of our scientific staff, 5 nutritionists take thousands of calls every month from consumers, retailers, and health practitioners. Available to anyone during office hours, these product experts answer questions in a timely, friendly manner, with technical data about the products, including ingredients, usage information, indications, and interactions at their fingertips.
We're very proud that we're answering about 95% of all calls live. And that way, if someone has a question, they can talk to an experienced person who's going to try to guide them. Now, we don't try to give nutritional counseling or anything of that depth, but we do want to make sure people can use our products as safely and as appropriately as possible.
Our daily connection with consumers, retailers, and practitioners is also a valuable source of information, helping our scientific staff improve and develop new products that meet customer needs.
You know, the people here are really committed to the quality of the products. We all use the products and bring them home to our families. It's very important to us that we have the highest quality products and to even advance that science so that tomorrow we can do an even better job.